Are you constantly battling with feelings of unworthiness, as if you deserve nothing good in life? Do you find yourself trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts, unable to break free? If so, you're not alone. In this video, we'll delve into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, exploring practical techniques and wisdom to help you overcome these feelings and embrace your true worth. Lesson 1. Daily Affirmations. Daily affirmations are a powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. They serve as a constant reminder of our inherent worth and the virtues we strive to embody. The Stoics believe that our thoughts shape our reality. By consistently affirming positive beliefs about ourselves, we can rewire our minds to focus on our strengths and capabilities. Affirmations such as, "I am worthy of love and respect," "I am capable of achieving my goals," and "I have the power to change my life," can reinforce a positive self-image. The practice of daily affirmations helps us to internalize these beliefs, counteracting the negative self-talk that undermines our confidence and self-esteem. Incorporating affirmations into our daily routine can be as simple as repeating them to ourselves in the morning or writing them down in a journal. Over time, these affirmations become ingrained in our subconscious, shifting our mindset from one of inadequacy to one of empowerment. The power of self-affirmation. Stoicism teaches us that our inner dialogue shapes our perception of the world and ourselves. By consciously choosing affirmations that reflect our true worth, we can transform our inner narrative. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and attitudes. When we affirm our worth daily, we cultivate a resilient mindset that can withstand external challenges. Practical application. To make the most of daily affirmations, it is essential to be consistent. Start each day with a set of affirmations that resonate with you. Write them down, say them aloud, or even create visual reminders around your home. The key is to make this practice a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. As you persist, you will notice a gradual but profound shift in how you view yourself and your capabilities. Incorporating daily affirmations into our routine can be simple yet profoundly transformative. Begin your day with a set of affirmations that resonate with you. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eye, and repeat each affirmation with conviction. For example, say, "I am worthy of love and respect," "I am capable of achieving my goals," and "I am growing and improving every day." This practice sets a positive tone for the day ahead and reinforces your self-worth from the moment you wake up. Keep a dedicated journal for your affirmations. Each morning or evening, write down 3 to 5 affirmations. Reflect on why these affirmations are important to you and how they make you feel. Over time, this journal will become a powerful tool for reinforcing positive beliefs and tracking your progress. Pair your affirmations with visualization techniques. As you repeat each affirmation, close your eyes and visualize yourself embodying the qualities you are affirming. See yourself achieving your goals, radiating confidence, and experiencing the happiness you deserve. Visualization enhances the power of affirmations by engaging your imagination and emotions. Incorporate affirmations into your mindfulness or meditation practice. Begin your session by repeating your affirmations silently or aloud. Focus on the meaning and feeling behind each statement. Allow yourself to fully absorb the positive energy of your affirmations, letting it permeate your mind and body. Regularly affirming your worth and capabilities boosts your self-esteem. As you internalize positive beliefs, you begin to see yourself in a more favorable light, appreciating your strengths and achievements. Affirmations help you develop a resilient mindset. By focusing on your inherent worth and potential, you become better equipped to handle setbacks and challenges. You learn to view difficulties as opportunities for growth rather than as reflections of your inadequacy. When you believe in your worth and value, you naturally attract healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Your confidence and self-respect set the tone for how others perceive and treat you. Affirmations also encourage you to set boundaries and prioritize relationships that nurture and support you. Positive affirmations inspire and motivate you to take action towards your goals. They remind you of your capabilities and potential, fueling your drive to succeed. As you achieve small victories, your confidence grows, creating a positive feedback loop that propels you forward. Affirmations cultivate a positive and optimistic mindset. By focusing on your strengths and potential, you reduce anxiety and negative thinking. This shift in perspective promotes emotional well-being and a sense of inner peace. To maximize the effectiveness of daily affirmations, it is important to personalize them to resonate with your unique experiences, goals, and values. Tailor your affirmations to address specific areas of your life where you seek improvement or growth. For example, if you struggle with self-doubt, affirmations like, "I trust in my abilities," and "I am confident in my decisions," can be particularly powerful. Frame your affirmations in positive terms, focusing on what you want to achieve rather than what you want to avoid. For instance, say, "I am healthy and vibrant," instead of "I am not sick." Phrase your affirmations in the present tense as if they are already true. This helps to reinforce the belief that these qualities and outcomes are a current reality. For example, say, "I am successful," rather than "I will be successful." Choose affirmations that evoke positive emotions and resonate deeply with you. The more emotionally connected you are to your affirmations, the more powerful they will be. Repetition is key to embedding affirmations in your subconscious mind. Practice your affirmations consistently, making them a regular part of your daily routine. Incorporate these techniques into your routine, personalize your affirmations to resonate with your unique journey, and commit to consistent practice. Over time, you will internalize these positive beliefs, reinforcing the truth that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of all the good things life has to offer. Lesson 2. Identify your inner critic. Understanding and identifying your inner critic is a crucial step toward overcoming the belief that you deserve nothing. The inner critic is that persistent voice in your head that judges, criticizes, and undermines your self-worth. It can be relentless, convincing you that you're not good enough, smart enough, or deserving of happiness and success. Stoicism provides tools to recognize and challenge this negative internal dialogue, transforming it into a more rational and supportive inner voice. The first step in combating the inner critic is to become aware of its presence. This requires mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts that run through your mind, especially in moments of stress, failure, or comparison. The inner critic often disguises itself as a rational and objective voice, but it is essential to differentiate between constructive self-evaluation and destructive self-criticism. Practice mindfulness meditation to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. By sitting quietly and observing your thoughts without judgment, you can start to identify patterns of self-criticism. This practice helps you to catch negative thoughts as they arise and to observe them without getting caught up in their narrative. Take time each day to reflect on your experiences and the thoughts that accompanied them. Ask yourself questions like, "What was I thinking when I felt unworthy?" Or, "How did I talk to myself after making that mistake?" Reflecting on these questions can help you to pinpoint the inner critic's voice. Once you have identified your inner critic, the next step is to question its validity. Stoicism teaches us to apply rationality and logic to our thoughts, which is essential when dealing with the inner critic. Examine the evidence for and against the inner critic's claims. For instance, if your inner critic says, "You always fail," list instances where you have succeeded. This helps to provide a balanced perspective and to highlight the inaccuracies in your self-critical thoughts. Consider alternative explanations for the situations that trigger your inner critic. If you make a mistake at work, instead of thinking, "I'm incompetent," ask yourself, "What can I learn from this mistake?" Or, "How can I improve next time?" This shift in perspective can reduce the impact of self-criticism and promote a growth mindset. Imagine what you would say to a friend in a similar situation. Often, we are much harsher on ourselves than we are on others. By taking an external perspective, you can adopt a more compassionate and understanding attitude toward yourself. Challenging your inner critic is not just about discrediting negative thoughts, but also about replacing them with more balanced and supportive ones. This process involves rewriting your internal narrative to reflect a more accurate and positive self-view. Transforming your inner critic into a supportive inner dialogue takes time and consistent effort. It involves creating new mental habits and reinforcing them until they become second nature. Set aside time each week to reflect on your progress in challenging your inner critic. Acknowledge the positive changes you've made and identify areas for further improvement. This regular reflection helps to keep you accountable and motivated. Incorporate gratitude into your daily routine to foster a positive mindset. By focusing on what you appreciate about yourself and your life, you can counterbalance the negativity of the inner critic. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, including qualities or achievements you value in yourself. Identifying and challenging your inner critic is a transformative process that requires patience, self-awareness, and persistence. By applying the principles of Stoicism, you can develop a more rational and supportive inner dialogue that empowers you to recognize your worth and potential. Remember that this journey is not about achieving perfection, but about making consistent progress toward a healthier and more positive self-view. Embrace the teachings of Stoicism and let them guide you toward a life where you truly believe that you deserve the best that life has to offer. Lesson 3. Challenge negative comparisons. Negative comparisons can be incredibly destructive to our sense of self-worth. In a world where social media constantly bombards us with curated images of other people's seemingly perfect lives, it's easy to feel that we don't measure up. The Stoics recognized this tendency to compare ourselves to others and offered profound wisdom to help us break free from this harmful habit. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the understanding that our worth does not come from external achievements or recognition, but from our inner virtues and character. When we compare ourselves to others, we often seek external validation, believing that our value depends on how we stack up against those around us. This mindset is a trap because it places our sense of worth in the hands of circumstances beyond our control. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, taught that we should focus on what is within our control and let go of what is not. This means directing our attention to our own actions, thoughts, and decisions rather than the achievements or possessions of others. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of self-worth that is independent of external comparisons. Another aspect to consider is the illusion of perfection that often fuels negative comparisons. Social media, for instance, tends to showcase the highlight reels of people's lives, not their everyday struggles. When we compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, we set ourselves up for feelings of inadequacy. The Stoics remind us that everyone has their own struggles and imperfections, even if they are not immediately visible. Seneca, another influential Stoic, emphasized that we should not envy those who seem to have more than us, because their happiness and contentment are often superficial. True happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external circumstances. By internalizing this wisdom, we can break free from the illusion of perfection and appreciate our own journey, with all its unique challenges and triumphs. One way to combat negative comparisons is to practice compassion and empathy towards ourselves and others. When we see someone who appears to be more successful, instead of feeling envious, we can choose to feel inspired by their achievements. At the same time, we should remember that everyone faces their own battles, and appearances can be deceiving. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, often wrote about the importance of compassion and understanding. He believed that recognizing our shared humanity and the struggles we all face can help us cultivate a sense of kinship rather than competition. By practicing empathy, we shift our focus from comparison to connection, fostering a more positive and supportive outlook. To effectively challenge negative comparisons, it is essential to set personal goals that align with our values and aspirations. Instead of measuring our success against others, we should define what success means to us individually. The Stoics emphasize the importance of living in accordance with our values and pursuing personal excellence. Create goals that reflect your passions and values, and use these as your benchmark for progress. Celebrate your achievements and milestones, no matter how small they may seem. By focusing on your personal journey, you can find fulfillment and contentment in your own accomplishments, rather than constantly comparing yourself to others. When we encounter someone who excels in a particular area, instead of feeling inferior, we can view their success as evidence of what is possible with hard work and dedication. This mindset encourages us to learn from others and to see their achievements as motivation to pursue our own goals with renewed vigor. Practicing mindfulness and self-awareness is another effective strategy for challenging negative comparisons. Mindfulness helps us stay present and fully engage with our own experiences, rather than getting caught up in thoughts about how we compare to others. By being mindful, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space to respond more thoughtfully. Stoicism and mindfulness share common principles, such as the importance of self-reflection and the practice of being present. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives, we can develop greater self-awareness and reduce the impact of negative comparisons. Notice when you start comparing yourself to others. Pay attention to the triggers and patterns that lead to these comparisons. Shift your perspective by acknowledging your unique strengths and achievements. Remind yourself that everyone has their own path and timeline. Practice gratitude by regularly reflecting on the positive aspects of your life. This helps to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Cultivate empathy and compassion towards others. Recognize that everyone has their own struggles and that external appearances can be misleading. Set and pursue personal goals that align with your values. Use these goals as your measure of success rather than comparing yourself to others. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your routine. This can include meditation, journaling, or simply taking moments throughout the day to be present and reflective. By implementing these strategies, we can gradually shift our mindset from one of comparison and inadequacy to one of self-acceptance and growth. The teachings of Stoicism provide a solid foundation for this transformation, guiding us to focus on our own journey and to find contentment in our unique path. Remember, your worth is not determined by how you compare to others. Embrace your individuality, celebrate your progress, and cultivate a mindset of growth and resilience. By doing so, you will discover a profound sense of self-worth and fulfillment that is independent of external comparisons. Lesson 4. Reframe mistakes. Mistakes are an inevitable part of life, but they do not define our worth. The Stoics believe that mistakes are valuable learning opportunities that contribute to our growth and development. By reframing mistakes as lessons rather than failures, we can transform our perception of ourselves and our capabilities. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the growth mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset encourages us to embrace challenges, persevere through setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery. When we adopt a growth mindset, mistakes become a natural part of the learning process rather than indicators of our limitations. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus emphasized that it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. By changing our perception of mistakes, we can alter our emotional responses and use them to our advantage. Instead of viewing a mistake as a personal failure, we can see it as a lesson that provides valuable insights and opportunities for improvement. To effectively reframe mistakes, we must learn to analyze them objectively. This involves separating our emotions from the event and examining the mistake with a rational and detached mindset. The Stoics taught that by practicing rationality, we can gain clarity and understanding, which are crucial for learning from our errors. Start by identifying what went wrong and why. Break down the situation into its components and assess the factors that contributed to the mistake. Was it due to a lack of knowledge, a poor decision, or external circumstances beyond your control? Understanding the root cause helps us to address the underlying issues and prevent similar mistakes in the future. Self-compassion is a key element in reframing mistakes. It involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend who has made an error. Instead of harshly criticizing ourselves, we acknowledge our imperfections and recognize that making mistakes is part of being human. Stoicism encourages us to practice self-compassion by accepting our flaws and limitations without judgment. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that everyone makes mistakes and that we should not be too harsh on ourselves. By cultivating a compassionate attitude, we can maintain our self-esteem and resilience even in the face of setbacks. Once we have analyzed our mistakes and approached them with self-compassion, the next step is to extract actionable lessons from them. This process involves identifying specific changes or improvements we can make based on what we have learned. The goal is to use the insights gained from our mistakes to enhance our skills, knowledge, and decision-making abilities. Create a plan to implement these lessons in future situations. This might involve seeking additional training, adjusting your strategies, or developing new habits that support better outcomes. By taking proactive steps to apply what we have learned, we transform mistakes into powerful catalysts for growth and development. Reframing mistakes as learning opportunities helps us build resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and continue pursuing our goals. Resilience is a critical skill that enables us to navigate the inevitable challenges and setbacks we encounter in life. The Stoics believe that resilience is cultivated through consistent practice and the development of inner strength. When we approach mistakes with a growth mindset, self-compassion, and a willingness to learn, we strengthen our resilience. Each time we recover from a mistake and apply the lessons learned, we become more capable and confident in our abilities. Over time, this resilience empowers us to face increasingly difficult challenges with courage and determination. Creating a supportive environment is essential for reframing mistakes and fostering a positive attitude towards learning and growth. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage and uplift you, and who view mistakes as natural and valuable parts of the learning process. A supportive community can provide valuable feedback, encouragement, and different perspectives that help you see your mistakes in a new light. Make reflection a regular practice in your life. Set aside time to review your experiences, analyze your mistakes, and consider the lessons you have learned. Reflection allows you to gain deeper insights and integrate these lessons into your daily practices. By continuously evaluating and improving your actions, you can achieve greater levels of personal and professional success. Lesson 5. Gratitude Practice. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. The Stoics believe that cultivating gratitude helps us to focus on the positive aspects of our lives and recognize the abundance we already have. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. A daily gratitude practice involves taking time to reflect on the things you are thankful for. This could include people, experiences, opportunities, and even challenges that have contributed to your growth. By acknowledging the good in your life, you can counterbalance the negative thoughts that lead you to believe you deserve nothing. Stoicism teaches us to view our circumstances from a broader perspective. When we practice gratitude, we remind ourselves that our worth is not defined by external achievements or possessions. Instead, it is rooted in our intrinsic value as human beings. This perspective helps us to appreciate the present moment and find contentment in what we have. Create a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Make this practice a part of your morning or evening routine. As you consistently focus on the positive aspects of your life, you will cultivate a mindset of abundance and appreciation, which can significantly enhance your sense of self-worth. Lesson 6. Self-care is essential. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity for maintaining our well-being and self-worth. The Stoics emphasize the importance of taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional health. When we neglect self-care, we send a message to ourselves that we are not worthy of attention and care. Engaging in self-care activities helps us to recharge and maintain a balanced and healthy life. This can include physical exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, and maintaining healthy relationships. By prioritizing self-care, we demonstrate to ourselves that we deserve to be nurtured and valued. Stoicism recognizes the interconnectedness of the body and mind. Taking care of our physical health through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest has a positive impact on our mental and emotional well-being. When we feel physically strong and healthy, we are better equipped to face challenges and maintain a positive self-image. Make a self-care plan that includes activities you enjoy and that contribute to your well-being. Schedule regular time for these activities and treat them as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. By consistently practicing self-care, you reinforce the belief that you are deserving of love, attention, and care. Lesson 7. Surround yourself with positivity. The people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our self-worth and mindset. The Stoics understood the importance of choosing our companions wisely. By surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive, and uplifting individuals, we can create an environment that nurtures our growth and reinforces our sense of worth. Negative influences, on the other hand, can drain our energy and perpetuate feelings of inadequacy. It is essential to evaluate our relationships and distance ourselves from those that are toxic or detrimental to our well-being. Instead, seek out connections with individuals who inspire, motivate, and uplift you. Stoicism teaches us the value of community and the importance of mutual support. By building a network of positive and encouraging relationships, we create a foundation of support that helps us navigate life's challenges. This sense of community fosters a feeling of belonging and reinforces our intrinsic worth. Take inventory of your social circle and identify individuals who have a positive impact on your life. Make an effort to spend more time with these people and engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Conversely, set boundaries with those who drain your energy or undermine your self-worth. By cultivating a positive social environment, you create a space where you can thrive and grow. The teachings of Stoicism offer profound insights into how we can stop thinking we deserve nothing. By incorporating daily affirmations, identifying and challenging our inner critic, reframing mistakes, practicing gratitude, prioritizing self-care, and surrounding ourselves with positivity, we can transform our mindset and recognize our intrinsic worth. These lessons empower us to cultivate a resilient and positive self-image, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Remember, you are deserving of love, respect, and success. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. By doing so, you will unlock your full potential and live a life of purpose and fulfillment.